Okay, hello, good evening, everyone. Let's start today's lecture. Okay, today's lecture is based on J2EE architecture. Okay, now maybe you heard this word first time J2EE architecture. Okay, sir, what exactly is that? And below you see some words like servlets, JSP, JDBC. Okay, let me clear that one thing. Whenever we are learning to the J2EE architecture, servlets, JSP, and JDBC, people are directly going on YouTube or they are directly going in the different Chrome browsers or they are going with the different websites and they are directly starting only the servlets, only the JSP. So that is exactly the problematic. If you're doing only the JDBC, means Java database connectivity, there is no problem. But if you are directly jumping in the servlets and JSP, it is getting little bit problem. Okay, now let me explain these things in depth. Whenever I'm starting my lecture, I would you like to suggest, properly concentrate on theoretical part first. When you understand theory perfect, then go with the practical. Okay, now, again, focus over here. Why I am saying to the practical? Because if you want to become a successful and if you want to be a real world problem, 50% practical and the 50% theory is important. Okay, 50% theory and 50% practical is important. Okay, now today's topic name is what? J2EE architecture. Now, sir, what exactly is this J2EE? Guys, this is architecture. Architecture means what? It's not any kind of programming language. Okay? J2EE, it's not any kind of programming language. It just, we have the one file format, one structure. Using by this, we can able to make a website. Using J2EE architecture, we can able to make a web application. Okay, now you understand properly. Now, in that, sir, what exactly can you just explain in more depth inside of the J2EE? Simple, if I want to say that J2E is a one kind of framework we have. Okay, framework means what? What is the meaning of the framework? Framework means which one can able to handle my lot of things. Like we have to the Angular, we have to the React. It's a kind of framework which one can able to make your website more faster and more easier. Are you getting? So that's purpose we are using to the architecture. Sir, then if you want to make a that kind of particular website or if you want to make our work more than easier, is it we need to use only the J2EE architecture? No, guys, there are lot of architectures are present. Like we have to the Adobe also. Adobe, not sorry, I'm taking wrong name. That is called to the dot net. I forgot that. What is that exactly? ASP.NET. ASP.NET also we have the one kind of framework which one can helping you to make website very faster and very easier. Okay. Apart from we have to the another framework also, which one is based on your Angular, JS. This also we have to the front end framework, which one can able to make a website very faster. Now, sir, in down I can see to the servlets. What is sir servlets? Servlet is nothing but which service you are providing to the someone. Okay, service means what? Okay, service means simply I want to say that guys, suppose understand I have to the one person means I have to the one restaurant. Okay, in that restaurant the thing is what I have over here one JSP. JSP is the Java server page we are using for. It's like a similar like your HTML. Okay, means what happened? We are not anymore using your HTML and CSS. We are using a Java programming language to make a website. Okay, so then, sir, we are not using any more HTML and CSS. No, guys, we are using HTML and CSS, but inside of the JSP file. Okay, means inside of your Java programming. Now, this is JSP is the programming language. Okay, Servlet is not a programming language. It's a .java code. Okay, and over here J2E, it's a architecture. It's a one kind of design format, which one we are using and we are making to the websites. Now, again, understand if you don't know, over here, a servlet is a Java file. Okay, which one can able to send and receive requests from your database. Okay, and JSP is nothing but this is we have to the one like a suppose your index file, or we can say that it's called your main file, which one is the HTML. It's same like your HTML, means front end purpose. Okay, and JDBC, it's kind of we have to the data or database. Are you getting? Now, learn over here the scenario what happened. This is J2EE architecture we are using. And inside of this architecture, this is the one framework, right? J2E is the framework. Using by this framework, inside of this framework, we have to do these main three features. One, your servlets, means like it's work like if you want to be a fetch any data from to the database in middleware, right? If you want to be fetch any data or anything, okay, that is your servlets are working, and inside we have to the Java code are present. Second, your front end part means your website of front end like HTML, that is we are writing using by to the JSP. Okay, Java server page. And this one is your JDBC, that is nothing but your database using by XAMPP or the MySQL. Okay, now if you still don't understand any scenario, I want to be a discuss over here what exactly the application and what exactly in the real world, how exactly it's work. Now see over here, guys. Let me increase little bit the size. Okay, now let me change the color also. Now, suppose understand over here, I have to do a scenario. Okay. First, over here, this is one person. Okay. And this one person, I can say that it's a customer. What is this? Customer. Okay. Now, in middle between, I have another person that is called my waiter. Okay. Who is this? Waiter. Okay, and I have another person that is called my cook, or we can say as a chef, right? I have over here chef, I have over here our waiter, and I have over here client, means you are a customer. Okay, now simple thing, we need to use something or some kind of stuff, so it will be make my software easier. Okay, or it will be make my website more easier, more features and more thing. Now see over here how exactly these servlets, JSP and the JDBC will be work perfectly. Okay, let me put it number over here also, 1 2 and number 3. Okay, now simple. First, this is you have a restaurant. Okay, in that restaurant, customer are coming to visit. Okay, now he seated inside of the table. Okay, he just pick one table and he seated. And what happened? This customer is nothing but your HTML. Means what? Front end part, right? Okay, and we can say that also right now it's not not your HTML. We can say to the JSP, right? Java server page. Okay, this is your front end part. Let's mark. This is your front end. Which one is what? Your customer. Okay. Now after later, customer are asking to the waiter. Okay, customer. If you do, let me just change the color. Okay, customer are asking to the waiter